Hello everybody and welcome back to some more RimWorld. I missed a key. That's that's what that pause was. So, welcome back. Couple things have transpired. Number one, Bethany actually freaking made it back. With only a little bit of toxic buildup, because I guess snakes just don't really care about toxic that much. Not as much as Master Melee, but still. And we managed to revive Crimson. So, welcome back, our queen. Crimson the Queen has returned to us. Now, as for our goal in this episode of RimWorld, honestly, it's a pretty simple goal. We need to finally get that deep digging drill ready to go, because it is exceptionally important for our survival. So we're going to be working on that. Hopefully it works out. We will certainly see. Another thing I want to do is Kim the Bro has suggested to us that we should get some horses, some mules, maybe a donkey, maybe a camel. It'll really help with world exploration issue. We suck at animal handling. Let me see. Who has the best animal handling? 2, 3, 4... 0, 0, 0, 0, can't do it. 2, and can't do it. So, you know, we're pretty good with animals. We're pretty good at it. I also learned, apparently I was being silly willy. These sun lamps take 2,900 watts. Significantly more than the 175 for the heaters. So had I known that, I might have, you know, tried to map out our buildings a little bit better. So that being said, I actually think I am going to map out our buildings a little bit better, as painful as it's going to be. I know we need to do it, and so I'm just gonna do it and just get it over with, because it's gonna be painful no matter what we do. So we're gonna move this sun lamp over to the side, that way it works a little bit more effectively. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to bust down this entire wall, either move or break this sun lamp. Actually, you know what? I will put this sun lamp over here because I have an idea as far as a coop, or a holding area, I guess. And then we're just going to have one sun lamp that takes care of this entire section. Which also means that we can move one of these heaters because we don't need two of them. And ideally, that should be pretty good. I also do still want to make this a battery/generator room. I think that would be a really good idea. We need to fortify our walls a little bit, since enemies have really enjoyed attacking us. So, what I'm going to do is we're just going to mine out all of this. I'm going to leave that. Nothing to do here. And then over here. You know what? Honestly, I'm pretty fine with how this is laid out. I think that we could probably set up some turrets or something over here, and that should be fine. But yeah, sun lamps are taking 90% of our energy, so thank you, Kim. Because I just was stupid and didn't realize that it said what the power output is. It only took me 10 episodes to learn that. So, other than that, our initial prisoners were sent over, and now we have some new ones. I think we also have a quest. Yes. So, we're not doing this, but I just wanted to show you that the Sea Dragon group, which is basically one of our only friends, wanted us to build a big thing, but we're going to be attacked by a Dagger Snout, a Militor, a Scorcher, an Auto Mortar, a Countdown Activator, 2 Mech Nodes, an Auto Inferno turret, an Auto Charge turret, and 3 Mini Slugger turrets if we take it. Absolutely not. 1 star? You are out of your goddamn mind. Like, 1 star to take on, effectively, as much as we have right now. And we do also have a couple more characters who want to be made. I'm going to break this down here soon. I think we've had it for long enough, but I don't know. I'm just keeping it for safety at this point. I do also think I want to potentially mine all of this out. Just, you know, I don't think it's a good idea to just have a massive open spot like this. So we can put our turret right here, fortify this wall just a little bit more, and then we should be good to go. So that's the goal. Set up a deep drill, move around our power stuff, that way it's a little better. Potentially set up some kind of kennel pen thing so that we can have actual animals, and move our greenhouse around so that it's a little bit more efficient. So, here we go. Bro, I'm starting to think this Viper family is way too goddamn overtuned. There's no shot. They just freak. Okay. It's not just me, right? We can all see that that's like absolutely insane that they just airdropped their people in. Like that's not just me, surely. Melee, you need to not go that way. you need to pick a better direction. Okay, so let's bring the people that have guns over here, all 1 of them. Actually, you know what? For this fight, we're bringing all the stops. I'm even bringing Sally out just to play Stunlock City. We are bringing everybody out. Let's see. Who else has a gun? Honestly, no one. Melee, Bethany, Crimson, you 3 are going to go and wait right over here. Alright, everyone, get into positions because the Viper family has come for blood. And they have, basically nuclear weapons compared to us, you know, if you really think about it. Okay, Righty, you are also going to be drafted. And I'm going to put you right here. Okay, now we wait. Okay, they're coming to attack. Now, some of them appear to be having a little bit of issue with the cold, which honestly works out for me. Okay, wait until they're nice and close. Or they'll just have a much better angle. Alright, in that case, actually, Sally, you come over here. Sissy, you... No, don't arrest Sally, come on. Alright, you 3... Okay, well, I'm very quickly learning that this positioning is actually not too good. Huh. Wow, they've got much better range than we do, huh? Okay, Sally, back up. And then I want you to position kind of like this. We want to force them to come over the wall. Cypher, I want you to be in front. Okay, I want you 3 to start ambushing from behind. Okay. Sissy, let's get you into cover. Cypher, let's get you into cover. Righty, you keep doing your thing. Sally, you are going to go for... It doesn't work. You can't stun that guy in the front. Then you're going to go for a stun on the guy in the back. Okay, they do have poison, right? Bit painful. We're going to go for another stun. Cypher, you are knocked down. Okay, well, first of all, positioning, not great. We need to move those sandbags because apparently they have infinite range and we have 0. What is... Okay, first of all, Yes, we do have a pistol and a SMG, but look at what they have. They have a freaking... Hang on, I want to see exactly what they have. Bio-coded heavy SMG, bio-coded chain shotgun, heavy SMG, and this guy up here has a bio-coded assault rifle. I just want to compare damage because I'm sensing that they should not have this. First of all, it takes 7 components to make that. Epic. It does 11 damage compared to ours, which does 12. Okay. Right. I'm gonna reset. The Viper family does not seem balanced. And it is added from the same mod that adds Bethany. They seem way too powerful. Or, again, I could just... Now, granted, if they weren't just shooting at us from across the continent, I think we would have been fine. If we change up where these sandbags are, I think it'll be okay. But just... everything... And it's so aggressive, too! The Viper family comes after us more than anyone else. Where is their nearest base? Union. They have a hunting worksite here. Tagalia, Gmill, Tibandinan. They don't even have a legit base anywhere around here. They are actually just attacking us from nowhere. Their nearest base is half the continent away. Like, look, it is a full screen away. Okay, they have 2 that are a full screen away, and they will not... Granted, they did fly to us this time, but oh my god, bro. That is so ridiculous. Ugh. Alright, a significantly more reasonable attack where they have daggers, knives, albeit some Molotov cocktails, which is a little bit scary. Much more reasonable. Oh, let's have Righty take some cover. Okay, let's have Cypher move up a little bit. Sissy really doesn't have the best angle, so let's have you move over here. Okay. Let's have Crimson, you go for the big one. Bethany, you go for the second big one. And Master Melee, you go for the ranged one. Alright, keep her moving, keep her moving. He's throwing grenades at his own friend. Okay, unfortunately, Righty does go down. Bethany getting the biggest kill of her entire life. Okay, Bethany, I want you to come after this dude. Crimson, you move down here. Okay, keep going. Sissy got absolutely exploded because I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, they are running. I'm almost tempted to let them. Okay. Melee, you're the fastest runner. Go save Sissy. You do have medicine. So let's hope it actually does something. Yeah, I know for a fact you are not trying to kidnap her again. Okay, Crimson, you move over here. Now start coming over for this guy. Take a bit of a better angle. Ooh, Bethany doing an outright execution. Hello, little piggy friend. Okay, one down. I mean, you're welcome to start running. Or you could just die. Yeah, that too. Okay, everyone. You're done. Go ahead and go home. We'll pick up everything later. So what I'm thinking of doing, and we're going to do it somewhat soon, I was going to put a hospital right in this area, and then also a mini hospital over in this area. I think it'll be for the best. I think it's a pretty good idea. But, we still have a little bit of time before we can do that. Okay, everyone is running. Because, yeah, this run is ridiculous. Originally, it wasn't too big of a problem, but now it has really started being a problem. Just how far people have to run to get into a medical bed. Way too far. Okay, luckily we are all being tended to. Sissy actually took the brunt in that fight, which... She's not really a fighter. You're already up. I feel like you should not be up. Although you are hungry. You didn't lose anything. Okay. Nobody lost limbs. I see this as an absolute win. Waste pack infestation. A group of burrowed insect stasis cocoons have picked up the scent of a recently dissolved toxic waste pack. They're tunneling upwards to get closer to the chemicals. Right. So we're gonna need to deal with that. Okay, well, let's get everyone who can fight available. And let's get ready to deal with a bunch of bugs. Oh, good. And yes, I realize that they're gonna spawn dormant. However, there's a few of them. Okay, so. Melee. Go for big one. Bethany, come for the small one. Crimson, you go for that small one. Sissy does not have her gun, so she's gonna need to go pick that up. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, we got 2 executions going down. Oh, we got multiple executions going down. Okay, melee, come on this side so that you can help attack it. Nice. Nice. Okay, we dealt with that extremely efficiently. Good job, everyone. And, you know, I would like to potentially tame them, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Actually, who's the best at it? Is it Train? Yeah. 2, 3. So, wait. 2... Wrath, you're not terrible at it. Alright, Wrath. Animal downed. Oh, boy. That's the last thing we need. So, I'm trying to make this into a bit of like a freezer zone. And then I'm also just trying to expand overall what we have as far as like animals and stuff. So what I'm gonna do... Man, I would have really liked to tame that. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. We can't heal it or anything either. Alright. What else is alive? You're alive. It's hostile and will attack while you try and tame it. Wrath, can you... No? Alright, well. Unfortunately, they're a little bit too aggressive for us to tame, so... That kind of sucks. Luckily, we have this absolutely colossal hospital now. Oh, one of the little bugs was still alive. Get him, Cypher. Get him. Go on, get him. Actually, was he just going to come over here and eat all these chemicals? Debatably, we should have left them alive. Some mistakes have been made. Well, but, I mean, they're aggressive from the get-go, so it's like... While, yes, we could have just left them alive so that they ate everything, they're aggressive and would have killed us. Cypher, we gotta work on your aim a little bit. Actually, hang on a minute. Wait. Tend. Or just kill it. Okay. Never mind. Cypher said, no bugs! No bugs in this colony! Fair enough. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong for doing that, but a little heads up would have been nice. Have enough. What? A mysterious obelisk has crashed nearby. The obelisk hums with putrid psychic energy, gradually intensifying as it approaches some dangerous limit. You could send colonists to suppress the obelisk to prevent it from activating. You can also mark it for study to try and learn its purpose and possibly even make use out of it. You can always attack it, but doing so may unleash something terrible. What a terrible... Actually, no, it's in our walls. Actually, it's in our walls. You know what? Fair enough. Okay. What is terrible is it blew up our freaking generator. What is not terrible is the fact that it's inside our walls, unlike this one. However, we're not studying this yet because I don't want to have it studied yet. We're not ready for the more intense things. So, yeah. By the way, TLDR of what we've been up to. Of what we've been up to. We have closed off this area. We are eventually going to, deal with some of our tox packs, and that's gonna be great. Our hospital is now basically up and running. We just need to move all of our medical supplies and build the floor, and it's ready to go. Then, honestly, that's pretty much it. We no longer have our prisoners. I am trying to move around our food because I want this to be an absolutely colossal area where we just store any and all types of food. Because if we have an extreme excess, I want to put down a trade beacon and potentially even start selling some of the extra food that we have. Since we have such a delicious stockpile, I think we can get away with that. We've also almost refined all of our stuff, so as you can see, we're doing pretty good. We're also making a tiny bit of biofuel, which, once that's good to go, we're gonna load up this transport pod with a bunch of toxic packs, and we're gonna let those freaking vipers have it. You know, I'm getting real tired of being attacked by them there enemies, especially them bearded impians. So be it. Guns out, boys. Even though we're all primarily girls, it's killing time. Okay, well, good news. They all went to the store. Well, unfortunately for me, they kind of beat me to the door, so that kind of sucks. Well, let's slow down time a little bit. Hey, you leave my stuff alone. Melee, kill this one. Crimson, come over to this door. Ooh! His one weakness! Fire! Fire! No. Oh, you're going to the water. You're going, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. You're going to the water. That A-okay. What? You freaking... Alright, you know what? Bethany, come kill this one. Crimson, come down here and come kill this one. Cypher, you come around the corner. Start blasting. Sissy, you come shoot that guy. Okay, Melee, when you're feeling better, just come kill this guy. Ah. You know what? I have the greatest plan. Watch this. Now, we move up here. Watch this. Watch this cover. Inhuman reactions from Sissy. Okay, well, now it's not going so well, so we're going to back up. Oh, fire! Okay, Cypher going after him. Boy, this has not worked out. Now, granted, they were attacking instantly for this one. Okay, Crimson, you're still going. Good, good, good. Chef, you are not doing very well. Good stuff. Cypher, keep doing what you're doing. Maybe back up a little bit. Okay. Sissy is still having a gun war. Okay, melee is good to go. Sissy, I want you to come down here. Just in case. Cal! Cal! Agribel! Both of you! Oh, I don't think so. You're gonna shoot at my people, then you're gonna regret it. Haha! Got him. Kale's about to run out of the entire area. Kale's like, no, I'm just here to chop down trees. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Well, that went well. They were attacking instantly, though, so we did not get a jump on things. So that, honestly, is why that one went as poorly as it did. Let's go ahead and have everyone unready to fight. Okay. Well, all things considered, that could have gone significantly worse. We do have a minor fire issue, but that'll be picked up in no time. But yeah, just to show you what I've been up to, we now have a proper defense over here, a backup defense right here. This entire area is nice and cleaned out. And then we have a tiny bit of cover right here, tiny bit of cover right here, as needed. Obviously, it didn't go to extreme use right now because, yeah, they started attacking us immediately, but still, this fire will go out, so I'm not too worried about it. And Sally is also working on suppressing the corrupted obelisk because we don't want it getting out of hand yet, and we're not ready to study it. So, unfortunately, this is just going to be something that we have to deal with for now. All things considered, though, that fight went significantly better, and because our new hospital is up and going, we're A-okay. Also, we are very slowly making chem fuel now, which means we get to send away the waste pack. How many blocks is that? 2? So we'll go... Bit expensive, but still needs to be done. So, all things considered, it's going well. I am working on our new storage area for food. I'm adding some flooring into our crafting room. And then I'm getting ready to turn this room into our effectively, like, genetic room, if that makes sense. I want to shove everything that has to do with genes into this little bottom area to make use out of it, since this has already been opened. I am also connecting a bunch of our wires, that way we don't have any problems, making a couple statues to work on happiness a little bit, and because we have a massive storage, I went ahead and just recycled all of this, and we're putting a double wall to keep all that cold air out, at least as much as possible. We're also going to be moving this battery all the way up here, because this is going to be our somewhat dedicated battery room. And yeah, all things considered, it's going pretty well. And then I figure we're going to need a colossal room for late game mechanoid stuff, so I did expand this just a little bit more. And then I'm going to try and create a little pen, that way when we do have animals and they do stay alive, we get to actually keep them alive. At least ideally. I kind of want to give them like a little room that they can go into where they can keep warm, but yeah, working on that. And once we have completed all of our building tasks, I'm going into this secret undiscovered area to see what is in store. Also, you guys were supposed to move that immediately. We had enough silver that I figured buying an advanced component could be worth it, because guess what we're going to build? If I can find it, because I constantly lose it. What's this? Moisture pump. Right. So, ground penetrating scanner. We need that. And we also need a deep drill. So, I'm just gonna put both down. Let's put a... Actually, does it need to be outside the ground penetrating scanner? The chance to find a resource depends on the operator's research. It consumes a lot of electricity. If you find buried resource, you'll need to use deep drills to extract it. It won't work under a roof. Okay, fair enough. Then I'm going to put it... I want to put it somewhat close to safety, so let's put it right here, and then we can also put a chair. There we go. Look at that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's gonna be nice, boys. Hostile obelisk duplicate. While Crimson interacted with the obelisk, it pulsed with energy and generated a flash of light. Crimson found herself face to face with a copy of herself. The duplicate is approaching Crimson with murderous intent. Well, you're telling me that it's a copy. Alright, well, go ahead and kill Dark Crimson. Wrath, you should just skedaddle. Yeah, you're getting a little bit too beat up. Well, evil Crimson, you are about to encounter the sharp end of my sword. Crimson is way too good at fighting for our own good, because, good lord. If only it was if it was an evil version of Sally, right? Which I recognize the irony, but if it was, then it would be a pacifist. Can you? Thank you. I was gonna say, good lord. Alright, Crimson, go get rest. Because you are beat up like crazy now. Oh, the blood is like all weirdly colored. Huh. Alright, well, we're just gonna ignore the fact that we basically killed ourselves. And, pretend that that didn't happen. By the way, one more thing that I am now building. We're making a brewery room. I want to make the booze, so I am going to make the booze. Ideally works out, but we'll see. I did also open this area back up because initially I had it fully roofed. Then I realized that being fully roofed while also expelling a bunch of heat, not a good idea. So good thing I caught that before anything too terribly bad happened. And as far as storage, we're doing pretty good. I also made a Giga Brain play. We had more cloth than what we knew what to do with. So I went ahead and sold 1,000 cloth, and now we are rolling in the dough. So provided that we can get some kind of trader to give us like a donkey, a horse, a buffalo, whatever, we're going to be able to actually go on excavations without people randomly dying. Hopefully. Again, this is all theoretical. We might still keel over at any point, but in a perfect world, you know? A group of hungry alpha beavers. Oh, 'cause that went so well last time. Oh, goody. All right. Boys, it's time we gear up for something a bit more fun. Let's see. Anyone who can fight, I want you to come over here, and I want you to go beaver hunting. Cypher, you're gonna go after this one. Melee? This one. Bethany, this one, Kale, that middle one. You, this one, Crimson, that one. Okay. Everyone go kill the beavers before they kill our one-time use of trees. Oh my god, I didn't know that they were going to converge like that. Retreat, Kim! I didn't know that they were all going to converge like that. Oh my god. You should be running. Why are you not running? Oh, because you're completely body blocked. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Okay, attack now. Okay, you attack now. Cypher, start shooting. Okay, Cypher, go ahead and shoot at this one. Okay, Sally, you go rescue Kim. Okay, Kale, let's have you move up so that you can start shooting as well. Guys, you need to work on your aim. You have hit Crimson more than you hit the beaver, Kale. I'm not saying it's your fault, but still. Still sucks. Alright, everyone. Go do your thing. Get healed. Get better. Sally, you're not moving very fast, but you need to actually... Melee, you're pretty much going to recover immediately. You go rescue Kim. Likewise, rescue his stuff while you're at it, too. Who's nearby? Actually, Crimson, you're in danger. Chef, let's have you come over here and finish off this beaver, yeah? Well, good thing we decided to put the infirmary a lot closer, because it is immediately going to great use. I didn't know that they were going to converge like that. Maybe I should have seen it coming, but... either way, we're about to be a lot better. We have so much medicine that I'm, like, really not concerned about any permanent effects, but that doesn't mean that it can't suck. Also, who's the closest nearby? Bethany, when you're done... Actually, you know what? Can you just come kill this beaver? You're pretty quick. Pretty speedy. Yeah, get rid of this beaver. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, are we happy because we killed them? No. Darkness? What? Where are you at that it's... Huh. I see. We're gonna have to worry about that, aren't we? We don't have enough steel, though, but I guess we have to light up this entire area. -5 isn't a huge deal, but it is still something to keep in mind. Now, that being said, I am setting up an animal coop, or pen, that's significantly closer than the other one. I think this is going to work out so much better. This is going to do miles better. This is going to be like our hay storage area. That way the animals can just kind of feed themselves as needed. Maybe we could put some animal flaps in here. That way it's a little bit of a warmer area in case they want to sleep in here. It's a little bit warmer. And I'm thinking that's what we'll do. We have a pen marker ready to go. And honestly, that should be a pretty good pen. I went ahead and just broken all this down because we no longer need that pen. Well, maybe we'll turn that into something. I don't know. But right now, our big goal is we're just waiting for a trader with a colossal amount of steel. Because we need steel desperately. Okay, so Kim is in pain. But not going to die. I like that. Severe pain, while it does suck, does not equal death. And, by the way, we also have a couple new characters that I need to add at some point, but right now we're just trying to stabilize ourselves once again. I think I already said this, but if not, I am also making a brewery area because I want to make some beer. Mainly because we can sell it, and also because it'll probably help with mood. I don't know that, but I have a pretty good feeling about it. Now, I keep saying medical emergency, but yet you're fine, aren't you? It doesn't say that you're gonna die, and your health isn't going down. Kale, come make sure. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but... I think it's just a medical emergency because he's in so much pain, which, honestly, fair. But, yeah. I am also trying to build this ground-penetrating scanner. Once we have enough steel, we'll be able to make it work. But for now, we're just making use of what we have. This is also going to be another farming area. Maybe we'll do, like, some mushrooms or something. That way we don't have to spend the energy on another sun lamp. And we can also just connect the power conduits from right beneath, which is going to be super, super nice. Saves us a bit of steel. Mechanator Crypt. Huh. Bro, it is so close by. Hello? Actually, the easiest thing that we could ever go get? Okay, fair enough. I mean, if it's that close, we actually don't have a reason to not go. You know what? I'm gonna form a caravan right now. Chunks of a spacecraft have landed nearby. Are you serious? The luck. That is insane. I only see one. Still, one is better than none. Absolutely, we will take that. That is a glorious amount of steel. Thank you. Thank you, space people who crashed and died. You are the reason our colony has more steel. By the way, all these beavers getting put to excellent use. We also got a really interesting quest. Lend 2 colonists to serve her for 7 days. We apparently can get something called a gene integrator, which is part of a mod, so I don't know that we'll keep it. Alternatively, 22 goodwill. If we have enough goodwill, we can ask them to send a caravan and we can buy steel. So I'm gonna send 2 people. As for who we send, don't know. Isn't there supposed to be like a shuttle or something? Alright, what do we got? You 3, come. We've got a complex to discover. Oh yeah, also, while I'm at it, who has all of the gubbins? Oh wow, you really, huh. Okay, you go ahead, drop those. Don't need them. You don't have any cipher. Perfect. A little bit of toxicity never hurt anyone. Oh. Yes! Yes! Bulk goods! This is what I'm talking about. This is what it is about. Sally, go trade immediately. Also, a shuttle arrived. Okay, as for who we're gonna send, Chef, you got this. I was debating sending Wrath, but Wrath is our cook, so I kind of don't want to send Wrath. Bethany, you have been having a very rough time here. Have a vacation. Enjoy yourself. Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's only for 1 week, and then you're gonna be back. Raids? Oh, I see. If we hang out at the Mechanator complex for too long, a raid will show up. Right. Okay, so Chef, Bethany, go help the Refugee Empire. That way, they want to come give us some stuff. Meanwhile, Sally, come trade with this guy so that we can get some stuff right now. Okay. Oh, an advanced component. Dude, we've got so much money. So much money, you have no idea. Because we sold all of our cloth. Oh, donkeys would be really nice. Oh, donkeys would be so good because it's a caravan. Oh, but also, I want the steel. Give me the steel. Okay, steel? Good. We got that. One more advanced component? Sounds good. Many more components? Nah. We'll take 3 more components. Why not? The goats would be nice because they would produce milk. However, they're both males. So, you know, no mating of any kind. Donkeys would also be extremely nice because it helps with caravans, and we also have a male and female, but we don't have anything to feed them. They have nothing to eat right now. Plus, that is expensive. That's 800. Oh. And we have no one who can even tame them, so if they got loose, they would just run away and immediately... I don't think we can... I don't think we can. Also, I'm gonna buy this book. I want that book. Dang. As much as I want to get the donkeys, we just don't have anyone who can handle them. At least not right now. Fine, take... Oh, way too much money. Can we give you stuff? How about these really crappy pants? This button down, this, that. I would give you the signal chip, but you would be out of your mind to think I'm going to do that. Gene pack, I want that. Persona core, you can't even afford that, buddy. Oof. Oh, so expensive. Alright, get this inside immediately. We need all the steel that we can get because we need to build this freaking scanner! Speaking of, Sally, build that scanner. Now! Back to the Mechanator complex. Where's the door? Oh, it's all the way down there. Alright. Let's get you guys somewhat set up. I do not want Sissy leading that charge. You're out of your mind. Okay. Let's get in. See what it's all about. There's also like a road. Huh. Okay. Master Melee. See what's up. You've got covering fire. Ooh. Dang it, I wish I could take that. Oh, I wish I could take that so bad. Okay. Let's keep moving. Okay. Cypher, you take here. Sissy, you take here. What is this layout? Oh, it's just one Militer? That's it? Oh, she doesn't deserve what we're about to do to her. Oh well, it simply must be done. Once she comes inside, we'll deal with it. Mechanator casket found. Ooh. Oh yes, I cannot wait. Okay, Cypher. You know how to do this peacefully. So while Melee and Sissy come deal with this, you deal with this Militer. Ooh. Well. No, wait. We're ambushed again? Are you serious? Hack this. Okay. Another Militer, and also we're getting supplies. Okay. Hyperweave. That sounds cool. Whatever the heck Hyperweave is, we just got like 50 of it. Okay, we are fine. I'm not too worried about being attacked again. I think we've pretty much dealt with it all. Alright, dang, this was a heck of a haul. Oh, you can actually carry more. Okay, well, get this. Anything else? Go ahead and pick up the big one. Okay, 33. Alright. So Melee is done. How about Cypher? Can you still carry more? A little tiny bit more, not enough. Okay. You two run over to Sissy, and once she has picked these up, we're done. Alright. Reform caravan. Go home. Nice! Okay, that went extraordinarily well. Meanwhile, Sally has finally completed the ground-penetrating scanner. What do you mean you're not assigned to scanning? What the heck is scanning? Where is it? Oh, scan. Oh, boy. It's an intellectual thing? Well, apparently... Oh, you know what? Sissy's the best at it. She's just not here. Okay, well, when you guys are home, Sissy, you got more work to do. Dude, that steel came in at such a clutch moment. Oh, my goodness. It's almost too perfect. Literally, it is almost too perfect. Scanned underground. Steel. Issue. It's in the middle of a freaking mountain, which I didn't realize that was gonna be a problem. But here we are. Apparently it is, which, considering most of the map is a mountain, is not good. But it does give me a reason to actually expand our underground adventures. So there is that. Now, as for what we're gonna do to get this steel, I guess we're just gonna dig into it, right? Apparently there's a lot of steel right here, so it is very much going to be worth our time to dig out. But once we dig it out, then we need to put down this deep drill, which apparently we could just pick up and move as needed. Issue, I don't know if this thing needs power or if it doesn't. It says can be repositioned freely. Power consumption 200. Oh, how are we gonna... Oh my god. We're gonna waste more steel putting it over here than we're gonna earn. Oh. That's painful. The fact that it needs power is actually very bad. That means a majority of the map we're gonna have to figure out a way to put electrical lines so that it gets the power. Not great. Still, it is an option. If we get lucky with any sort of resources near our power grid, that'd be perfect. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but still, that'd be perfect. Also, I'm pretty sure we can tear this thing down at this point. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's just deconstruct all of this. And then let's rip up the floor, if we can. Can we? I don't actually know if we can rip up the floor. Remove floor. There we go. Perfect. Let's get all these resources back. It's been built long enough for the Deep Cartel, and I want the resources now. By the way, I made a grand sculpture, not realizing that it was as big as it is. So, you know, there is that. I did put it in a bit of a hot spot where we're coming and going a lot. Apparently it has a beauty of 800, so should be relatively good. We also have Sally's Divinity by... Okay. Well, we have this, making them happier when they're in this room. We also have this one right here, trying to make people happier as they walk past. So yeah, as far as like beauty and stuff, it should be a lot better. Is it perfect? No. But it's something. I would also like to expand the amount of lights that we have, that way people aren't complaining too much about darkness. I suppose we could do a little something like this. I mean, that lights up most of it, and then we have a light here, we have a light here. I don't really think we need a light right here, at least not yet. That'll be lit up. This will all be lit up. Yeah, overall, I'm willing to say that this is pretty good as far as lighting goes. Do we need a light anywhere else? Maybe in the rec room? Why not? Let's make the rec room a little bit brighter. And then I also want to put some lights in the prayer room. Ideally, we don't need more than this. Like, that should basically be as many lights as we're ever going to need. If we still need more, that sucks. But hopefully we don't. I'm also trying to harvest as much wood as possible from both our fiber corn and the map Because we don't get the opportunity to get wood often, and since we killed the beavers before they took out any wood, this is our only shot to actually stockpile wood. Not to mention, we can also make some biofuel to fuel up our pod launcher to fill this bad boy up with all these tox packs so that we can finally get rid of some of them. I can't believe that this massive room is almost full. We are just producing so much. We do also have another harbinger tree, which is cool. This is ready to harvest. This is almost ready, so I'm just going to... Oh, it's an eclipse. Good. Okay, let's delete that zone. Corpse. Boom. We should be good. More bioferrite for us. Bro! Is there enough people coming to kill us? Why are they escalating so much? Apparently, I really do need to set up turrets, because what is this? At least they don't have super OP weapons and stuff, I guess, but, like... Considering they're all over here, we actually get to make extremely good use of our cover. I'm gonna let everyone rest just for a little bit longer. Okay, let's start getting everyone moved. Cypher! Sissy. Who else has a gun? Wrath. Kim has a bow now. We're gonna put you right here. Is that it as far as guns? No, Kale has a gun. Kale has got a gun. We know how good Kale is with guns. And then Master Melee and Crimson, you are both going to stand guard right about here. Okie dokie, let's take defensive positions, everyone, because we need to fight off this insanely huge amount of dudes. You know what, Sally? I also want you to show up, because you could potentially stun lock people. Okay, they are just about in range. They're shooting at us. Okay, they're coming in and out of our range. Luckily, we have so much cover. We are looking good. Okay, they're getting too close to us. Melee, you go for the attack. Crimson, go for the attack as well. Okay, both of you, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, man. Oh, man. Defensive combat. You'll love to see it. Okay, Kale, you back up. Kim, you move over. Okay, unfortunately, we're not really able to attack anyone. They're just a little bit too far. I'm surprised that they have more range at us, honestly. Can I just make you shoot? No, I can't just make you shoot. Kim, you're currently the only one who could shoot at them. Oh, you got a headshot with a bow. Oh my! How do you manage that? Okay, you know what? Melee, run them down. Crimson, run this one down. Then let's start making a move with Cypher. Let's start moving outwards. Okay, Sally, go for a stun. Baba boy. Okay, Crimson, I want you to go for this one. Okay, they're running away. That's fine. Melee, get this guy. Okay. That went actually extremely well. Who would have guessed? A defensive position is actually quite good. Wow, that went, like, stupidly well. I actually was not expecting that to go as well as it did. And look at all these resources that we get to use. Oh, yes, I do so enjoy getting a ton of resources. And you are still alive. Yoink! You're gonna become a new member of our community. I know we don't exactly use our prison a lot, but man, we gotta make this thing look nicer. Maybe a little bit of carpet. Maybe just a little. By the way, extremely ironic that Hesk here has a cowboy hat on, especially because of who we're attempting to turn him into. But let's see if Sally can use the magic words. Yes, you should join us. It's very, very good. You could train salmons. Whatever the heck that means. You also get cereal, which is pretty cool. Not to mention, look at the little ant mechanoids that are gonna be protecting you, kinda. Honestly, they're not the best at protecting, but you know what? They're dang cute. Ha ha! And that was enough to get Hesk on board. Nice. By the way, we found some plasteel in the mountain. So, the scanner has gone extremely well. This is all steel, and I'm going to mine it, and then immediately break down this power conduit. We also found the plasteel right here. Not okay, I was gonna say not a lot of it, but 600 of it, in fact. And then over here, we got a little thing of gold. 900 gold, to be exact. But I want that steel first and foremost. So Sissy has been killing it on the scanner. And down here, I did expand this room a little bit because I intend to do a little bit more with it at some point. I'm also trying to make a drug lab because I think it's time that Cypher starts actually being able to enjoy himself, and Kim. Cypher and Kim. Because they have both been craving it quite badly, and I think it'd be a good idea to give it to them. I am making it out of bioferrite just to save on a little bit of steel, and we have so much bioferrite right now that I'm not too afraid of just handing it off. Our storage room is looking pretty good. I do want to get some more biofuel going, but because we... Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Because we have so many things waiting for wood still, it is going to be a little bit longer before we're able to make enough biofuel to send our pod into just some random territory so that we can actually get rid of some of our tox packs. I do also need to remake the large mech gestator because I wanted to move some stuff around, and unfortunately it didn't give me 100% of my materials back. Also, Kale is now the loving caretaker of a new Garunian tree. Now, I know what you're thinking. What will this tree produce? Woodmakers. Oh, yes. Not only do we have a bunch of little frog dryads that are giving us medicine, now we're going to have a bunch of furry frog dryads that are going to be giving us wood. Which means we no longer need to have fiber corns just to get every little bit of wood. Honestly, we should probably still have a bit of fiber corns right now, just because, you know, we don't exactly have a whole heck of a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to swap. Kel, can you just real quick move out of the way? Real quick. Thank you. Okay. Now the hops are in the way. Oh, I love it. Because selecting these are... Wait. Ah, it worked out. All right. We'll keep these ones as fiber corns. And then we'll have these top three be smoke leaf. I know, smoke leaf. It's like, woo, that's what you're making. But come on, smoke leaf is better than nothing. And at some point, I do want to make mushrooms as well. But we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, overall, we're doing pretty good. As far as production goes, I'd say we pretty much have a little bit of everything put down. We are currently working on bioregeneration. That way we can replace any tiny things that get ripped off. It's not going to help with Bethany's arm, but it does help with other stuff. So, yeah. And I am also still working on this animal pen because, you know, I would like to work with animals at some point. Deconstructed that just to get the materials back. I am building another hidden conduit because apparently this isn't connected. Granted, we're not using it at the moment, but still, I would like it to be connected. So all things considered, we're looking pretty snazzy. I was also told 2 things. Number 1, apparently all you need to do is meditate beside the anima tree, and that's what causes the grass to grow. So I was under a completely false assumption of how this worked. The more stuff in range of it, the slower it grows the grass. So that sucks. But who knows? Maybe we'll be able to make a little bit of use out of it. And I also found out in the settings over in gameplay, this is how we up our maximum number of colonies. I currently have it at 2 because at some point I would like a second one. Ideally ran by, you know, nothing but mechanoids, but that is but a small dream. Alright, now we have to turn Hesk into Mr. Loringo. By the way, as far as hats and stuff go, I don't know how to, like, whitelist certain hats to be shown. They're kind of all just turned off, so I don't know how to solve that, but I'm sure it's some kind of option. And now it's time to welcome aboard Loringo, the cowboy. So, I was told sky blue hair, orange eyes, and basically everything else gray, as well as, for the bio, childhood unknown. No one knows where Loringo came from, but in adulthood he is a gunfighter. He's also a very careful shooter and iron-willed, after all. He's covered wars, you know. Now, like I mentioned earlier, at least I hope I did, I don't know how to make specific helmets and stuff show. So as much as I would like to have his cowboy hat on all the time, I kind of don't know how. So we will figure that out when we get the option. But for now, unfortunately, his beautiful sky blue hair just has to be seen. Now, as for what we're working on currently, I'm making a second cooking area, just in case, you never know. Especially because both Chef and Wrath are the cookers. It's probably better to potentially double up on it rather than just have nothing. I am also expanding our living area since we have no more room down here. We're going to make a couple rooms up here just to have them so that they're good to go. And if we get any new characters such as Loringo who need rooms, we at least have a couple more to use. We also have that drug lab ready to go, which is going to be very nice. As for bills, we're just making a bunch of joints right now because we can't really make much else. So as soon as our joints are ready to go, multiple of our people are going to be much happier because their recreational time is going to be fulfilled. Something else we could also do is we could make flake and we could make yayo, and that will allow us to make some is there anything that they both make? Wait a minute. Am I mistaken? Okay. Apparently I'm a little bit wrong. We need no neutramine. How the heck do we get neutroamine? I don't think it'll... Where the heck do we make neutroamine? Okay, well, regardless, it's a start, right? Joints are a start. And because we are currently getting some wood-making dryads ready to go under the careful, loving eyes of Kale. Temporarily forgot who was in charge of the second tree, I'm sorry. But, because we're gonna have some wood-making dryads, ideally, wood isn't going to be a problem here soon. Sissy has also been hard at work at the ground-penetrating scanner, and as you can see, we have discovered a fair few things. Steel, still the biggest. And we also discovered some jade that we could go pick up. We got the gold over here that I intend to get at some point. And so far, not too much else. I'm just gonna say it. We're doing really, really well. Like, despite the hardships that we've had here and there, and also the intense amount of cold that has been showing up, it's been pretty solid. Like, I don't know necessarily that I would live here, but at the same time, I'm also not gonna say that I wouldn't. Like, as long as you're... Oh, I accidentally kicked my desk, sorry. As long as you're fine with primarily vegetarian meals, I mean, it's really not half bad. Now, as for that room, let me see. So we're gonna go door, vent. I could put one right here. What we could do, door, vent. It's a little bit too small because these rooms are 4x3. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be onto something. So let's go ahead and cancel this, cancel this. I mean, they're not the most prestigious rooms, but what do you expect? It should be good enough. So that right there is already 2 rooms. And I'll go ahead and just find this out. Yeah. Yeah. And then we could expand all the way up here. And we could have another room right up here. So, boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Absolute perfection. You'll love to see it. That right there is an efficient housing space. Again, I know it's not perfect, but it'll do. And it also allows us to have 2 more characters, and then we're gonna have to start getting creative and expand our rooms somehow else. So, it's good enough for now. Plus, once we get everything else smoothed out, it's gonna be real, real nice. Smoke Spewer. Holy. He is being followed by his enemies and wants your help using signals to draw them towards New Hope. There's a smoke spewer machine, 4 turrets, 1 mortar, 2 pigskins. The site will remain until you go and destroy it. Can I see how close it is? Because that sounds awful. Although these rewards are kind of insane. Huh. What the heck is a psychic emanator? An ancient device that projects a soothing psychic field around itself. This improves the mood of anyone nearby, and it works through walls. Oh! Really now? Huh. That sounds real nice. Not to mention we also get some hyperweave and some gold. Okay, hang on. First, we're gonna save. Then, I'm gonna take the quest, and I want to see where it is. Okay, Smoke Spear. Okay, considering just how close it is, I think we're gonna do it. And we also get all our goodies. Boy, good thing we didn't build a roof over here, because good lord, everyone just loves dumping their crap here. So I think I want to install this in a pretty central area. Although installing it next to all of our work zones would be really nice. You know what? Let's install it. It's at a really iffy area. You know what? We reach all the bedrooms if we install it right here. So let's go ahead and just do that. It'll be good enough. A little bit of... well, actually, some people are going to be unaffected by it. But regardless, it's still going to help mostly everyone. We also do need to install some lights. Giant smoke cloud, yeah. Yeah, until we go deal with that. That is, that's going to suck. And we have arrived. Actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on? Okie dokie. So, Crimson, Master Melee, Loringo, and Sissy are all ready for action. It is going to be a little bit troubling to deal with this, but I think we should be okay, provided we take this somewhat slow and steady. I notice there's multiple ways to go at this. They have multiple power things. So, Melee and Crimson, I want both of you... bunk up over here. Loringo and Sissy, I want both of you back here. Because we're going to try and go at this from a somewhat tactical way. Oh, is that what a mortar does? It just... oh. Okay, that's, yeah. That's scary. Okay, both of you, whack on this turret. Okay, it's down. Now, both of you, bum rush this guy. Sissy and Loringo, I want both of you to run and take cover up here. Okay. Now, I want both of you to shoot at that power. We want to leave them with nothing. Both of you come take cover over here because you're currently being shot at. Okay. I want both of you to sort of duck down. Oh, okay. You are still kind of in line of fire. Crimson, go after this. Melee, go after this. Actually, oh, there is a world where we can... you know what? Yeah. Just stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Okay, Melee's got this. Melee's got this. There is multiple turrets. Okay, now I want... okay, you're doing exactly what I would want you to do. Melee, go ahead and break this turret. Or this mortar. Okay, good stuff. Hit it. Oh, man, it exploded, and you don't do good against fire. Melee, just try and run for the moment. Crimson, you come deal with this. Okay, both of you attack this power supply. Okay, no more power for them. We can also loot it if we need to. Melee is still on fire, but that's fine. Okay. We are good. Let's take a minute to recover. Why do you not have medicine? You do have medicine! What do you mean tend without medicine? Okay, but I was just blind. We're good. Everything is fine. We're good. Sissy? Actually, oh, well, it's locked. So, both of you just shoot at this door for now. Okay, that fire is getting a little bit too big. Crimson, you, just let Melee do his thing. Hey! Okay, we're no longer on fire. Crimson, you go ahead and tend. Well, there's that smoke spear. Okay, both of you start firing at it. While we tend to each other over here. Okay, and Crimson is currently bleeding, so we need to take a little bit of precautions with that. However, look at all these goodies that we can bring with us. Components and steel galore! Okay, it is getting somewhat low. Crimson, as soon as you're done tending to Master Melee... we are unsure why that happened. But Melee, you go ahead and tend to Crimson. Boom. Smoke Spear has been destroyed. Okay. Mr. Laringo, you are gonna pick up all these goodies. Absolutely all of it, my friend. Sissy, you are going to pick up as much as you can. Actually, I want you to pick up that component. Okay, and then as soon as you two are ready to go, we're going to have you pick up some stuff, and then we just have a couple more things to destroy, and then that, honestly, went extremely well. Like, yeah, we are injured. But still. Let's see. We are in pain. We're not missing anything, so let's just go ahead and keep trying to keep ourselves a bit alive. Okay. You know what? Yeah. You guys just keep doing your thing. Sissy, you go ahead and pick these up. Okay. Mr. Ah, Laringo is carrying a little bit too much. In that case, let's just come out here and destroy some more of their power. That way those turrets are absolutely out of commission. Okay. We're definitely going to be a little bit unhappy, but that's alright. Okay, just pick up as much as possible. There's also plenty of food that we can bring. Okay, this is just about dead. Good stuff. Now, let's have you take cover all the way over here so that you can deal with that. And then let's have Sissy take cover up here. Okay. Crimson, I want you to pick up the steel. Master Melee, I want you to come break this down. Okay, Laringo, you go for that. Yeah, kill their power supply. It does mean we have the generator to contend with as well, unfortunately, but still a better option than what we're currently doing. Okay, now both of you go for that generator. Good stuff. We are so done here. And currently, everyone is still alive. So, components, steel, a ton of goodies, and nobody died. So, let's go ahead. Everybody regroup. We are going to leave some components, but you know what? Whatever. Oh, I see. Reform caravan. Well, we're almost home as well. Crimson is still a beat up. Okay, you are okay. I do think... Okay. You know what? I want Melee to tend to that final wound, and then we're out of here. He's been caught in bed with the wrong person. He imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now he wants you to keep them for 17 days. They're sick with blood rot and will require daily treatment. The disease can be slowed. Huh. I mean, we've got herbal medicine galore, but we don't have high quality medicine. That's something we just do not have. But we get assuming we do it, we get an advanced component, a vanometric power cell, generates free energy forever without using fuel. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Nobody knows exactly how it works. Scholars believe it somehow extracts energy directly from fluctuations in the quantum foam. Huh? I mean, that sounds awesome. But we have to keep this guy alive for 17 days. I don't know if we can. I mean, we've got a ton of herbal medicine, though. Okay. May as well try. I mean, a vanometric power cell sounds pretty freaking good. Okay, we gotta keep you alive for 17 days. So, yeah. Alrighty, enjoy your stay. We'll be doing what we can to keep you alive. Ideally, it'll go well, but we'll see. Debatably, I should put another medicine cabinet just right outside, like right here. Actually, you know what? Better idea. We're gonna put a tiny shelf, furniture shelf. Let's make a granite shelf right there. And we are going to only allow medicine. 17 days, boys. I'm sure we probably got this. I mean, worst case, they die. You know, oh no, that sucks. Best case, we get something that apparently just generates infinite power, which sounds right up my alley. But again, we will certainly see. Kale is already on the way to take care of Stardust. Good, good. Okay, and now we've got this shelf where we can store some medicine. Kale is already working on it. Harbinger tree sprout. Okay, cool. I mean, 70%. That sounds good. Oh man, you've got you've got more than a couple things. You have Alzheimer's. That sucks, bro. You're woozy for 20 hours, and you have blood rot. Can be tended in 24 hours. Tending expires in 1.1 days. Oh. So basically, every time we tend to you, you get 1 extra day. Actually, Kale, can you come turn these on, please? We don't want Stardust getting too terribly out of control now, do we? There we go. Look at that. It's already getting nice and toasty in there for you. At some point, we should probably put a statue down, but we don't have one currently, so good luck. Let's just hope that we can keep you alive long enough. After all, your safety is very important to us. And it looks like we're now home. Sweet. So, Laringo, you get to sleep right here. And I will work on the carpet as soon as we can. I'm going to give you some nice dark gray carpet. After all, it is your favorite color. So, with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. All things considered, I still think we are doing... Actually. Yeah. All things considered, I think we are doing extremely well. And especially because we're producing so much just goodies now with the deep drill and the ground penetrating scanner. We're working on beer. We're working on joints, which is a really funny thing to say out of context, but You know, that is what it is. We're also going to start turning on all of our heaters now because it's about to get cold once again. All of our heaters seem to be on. Let's see, this is set to 21, which is a little bit hot. We're actually going to turn that down one. But yeah, all things considered, this is going extremely well. I am so proud of the amount of progress that we've made. Is it perfect? No, not by a long shot. Also, I have 3 lights in here. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Let's uninstall these ones. Didn't realize that I had 3 lights in there. That's my bad. It is just, you go in there and immediately get flashbanged. But with our orbital trade beacons, we're able to sell anything that we don't need, that we're making a ton of. With our brand new food storage area, we're able to store way more than we ever have before in terms of food. To the point where if we have so much that we don't know what to do with, we could just sell some for money. Cotton, honestly, I'm just going to keep that in production because I want clothes. And that's the best way to do it. Let's see. We do need to suppress this obelisk, which is going to be a brand new thing that we need to worry about. At some point, once we have enough wood, we're going to have enough chem fuel to be able to ship away all of these toxic packs. We have some actual barricades set up. I really want to see what's in here, but I also don't know if we're ready. I'm so worried about what this is. Because I almost feel like if we open this, it's pretty much going to be life or death immediately. So I think we'll do that at the start of the next episode. We'll bust in there immediately. We'll bring absolutely everyone over just so we know for certain that we are completely safe. And I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, overall, pretty good time. Who would have guessed that Shadow would get so far so fast? We also have a book about fabrication, so we are very slowly learning about fabrication while also trying to learn about bioregeneration. That way we can get back at some of our stuff. I do want to get the high mech tech and ultra mech tech eventually going, but it seems like that's not really going to happen for a little bit. But these centipede gunners sounds so good. Like, just to show you, heavy combat mechanoids that glide on dozens of tiny legs. They're vulnerable to hit and run. However, we have so many melee characters that doesn't even matter. They'll just sit in the back and shoot and be completely fine. Sounds good to me. At some point, we'll also work on these too. I don't know how to make these because they use stuff that we just don't have. But oh well, I guess. And then we do also have a third mech link that we can use at some point as well. So yeah, all things considered, this is pretty solid. Like, I'm proud of this. And if we keep Stardust alive, we're also going to be generating infinite power forever without needing anything for it. So there's definitely got to be some kind of downside. It probably summons Cthulhu to just randomly devour our entire population or something, but we'll get there when we get there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.